Hello, it's Felicity here. Welcome back to my channel, Sandy Star Tarot. And this is July tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn. And the deck I'm using today is Tarot Art Nouveau by Los Galabel. Now let's get started. I sincerely ask for the guidance from the universe to shed some light and give advice to those who have moon, sun or rising in the sign of Capricorn. And this is July tarot reading for those who have moon, sun or rising in the sign of Capricorn. And we'll look at the general energy at play, and also we'll look at how you connect with others on the emotional level, and also career advice will be given. And I'll pull a few more cards than what you have seen in my previous monthly horoscope tarot reading. It's because it brings out the best of this deck if I pull a few more cards. Okay, so this is for those who have moon, sun or rising in the sign of Capricorn for July. Okay, let's see. Okay, I hope that you see clearly. Okay, the overall feeling is that be careful of disappointment and be careful of being taken advantage of in the area of career. And also in partnership or relationship, it's about letting go, and at the same time it's about the rebirth of your spirituality. Now let's get into detail. First, the overall feeling I get for July for Capricorn is that there may be some kind of standing still period going on, and it seems like you might get disappointment from someone or others. And then the more you get disappointed, the more you criticize someone, and you try to let them understand your feelings, you let them understand your situation. But then the more you try to let them understand, the more they just don't care, and it feels like you cannot make others feel that they owe you. Okay, the more you make them feel like they are owing you something, the more they just keep to themselves, and they are not willing to open up, or they are not willing to give you help, or they just don't care. They have this kind of not caring attitude. So no matter how much criticism that you send them, or how much you want to make your point hurt, and they just not moving, they are not going to yield to your own directions. And what you need to do is that you need to understand that during this kind of standing still period, it's not up to you to control the situation. It's better to retreat and do a little bit of inner work for yourself. When you do inner work for yourself, and you no longer seek fulfillment from outside, and you understand the lesson, once you understand your own spiritual lessons, things will start moving forward again. Now let's explore the emotional level, how you connect with others. It feels like if you are married or if you are in a partnership, there seems to be something that you need to let go of. There's a strong masculine energy going on, and you may feel like someone with a strong masculine energy will take over your life, or just keep things for themselves, or take something out of you, and there's sense of neglecting your own need, neglecting your own emotions going on. And you need to learn to let go and not to be so assertive, or not just stay out of the stubbornness. And some of you may struggle to obtain the child custody or child support. Some of you, okay, not all of you. If you are arranging a divorce, and some of you are fighting for custody for the child, or you are fighting for the child support. And what you need to understand is to keep a balance and not to ask too much. Yes, it's good that you ask for something, but then you have to understand you cannot take things for granted at this point. And some of you may feel that you have been taken advantage of. You feel like that you have been given something in this relationship or partnership, and you just cannot obtain certain rewards that you expected. And you are fighting for the rewards or the result that you think that you deserve. At some point of your life, emotionally, in July, it feels like you are neglected. But then there's some kind of struggle going on between you and your partner. There's some kind of ego going on, because when you understand the ego, and you're able to treat this in a more feminine way, because the ego is very strong, and the ego is trying to fight against everything. So you have to adapt, you have to adopt the feminine energy into your life. Okay? And so let go of control and not to fight against each other, because the more you make others feel that they owe you something, the more they feel that it is not feeling good to give you something. Okay, so not to try to make them feel that they owe you something, otherwise they are not going to give you something. And when it comes to the area of career, it feels like you may feel like people are taking advantage of you, and they get some kind of valuable things or ideas from you, and then they just leave. So there may be some kind of broken promises, and you may want to fight back, you may want to confront them in the area of career. And the result will be that you will learn a lot, and you will leave things to the divine justice, and you will go to ask yourself for the answers deep within yourself. And so there's some kind of verbal abuse and verbal confrontation going on after others are taking advantage of you, or after others broken their promises. And the general card display that no matter how much you fight back, no matter how much you try to argue, things are just not moving forward. So instead of wasting your energy and time to argue or fight back or to gain back what you deserve, you have to retreat and understand that you have to leave it to the divine justice at this point, and to ask yourself what you have learned. Maybe you are just too trustworthy, you're just trustful, you trust people too soon. Alright, so the lessons may be that you have to stop trusting others too soon and projecting all your imaginations or the fantasy onto others. Alright, so learn these lessons. At the same time, not to jump into conclusion. Keep things for yourself, and also you have to take time to see through something when it comes to partnership or working with others, not to give out something valuable to others too soon, because not everyone is trustworthy. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. For personal reading, please click the link in the description box below. Thank you. See you next month. Bye.